Hi, welcome to another episode of Pop-Up Studio Live. Today we've got a mumpreneur in the studio, Kate Pinson, who's turned a hobby into a business. Subscription boxes are so popular at the moment.
I know. They're having like a massive boom.
Yeah.
I think in America it's massive over there, and obviously we're just a bit slow following over. But for everything, the subscription boxes in all sorts. So we thought we'd give it a go.
Yeah. So how did you get started? Like, how did you, everyone's got sort of a kind of light bulb moment where they go, right, I'm going to have my own business. What was the sort of path that you went to, and how did you arrive to that moment?
Well, I'm an actual trained vet nurse, and the hours I did were just crazy. We did like really long days, every other night on call, every weekend on call, and I've got 2 children, Harry who's 3 and Grace who's 1.
Yeah.
And it just didn't really work very well. And then in February this year, or the end of January, Grace became very poorly and had a respiratory arrest, and unfortunately ended up on life support for a couple of weeks. It was a really scary time, we've had a tough year. And she wasn't expected to make it, but we're so lucky she's here. They did expect she'd have lots of difficulties and like brain damage. Luckily, I think it's quite limited,
Yes.
but I needed to do something to care for her from home. She has extra needs because she's got like a very poor immune system. So I needed something I can do with her and something that I enjoyed. I did floristry on an evening course, and it was just a bit of a hobby and something I really enjoyed, and I thought...
Were you doing that before you had kids or afterwards?
After Harry, between Harry and Grace. So I thought I'd give it a go, look into it. I wanted to do something that I was passionate about, something I can do, spend more time with the children.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd give this a go. The more I looked into it, it was better for us as a family. I can work from home, I can be there for her when she needs me.
I think what's beautiful about that is that you've taken a situation that is actually really hard to deal with, and like no one can be prepared for that happening.
No.
And you've turned it around and made something positive out of it. I wish more people were like that. But a lot of businesses start by something that you either spot a gap in the market, or you spot a gap in your life where you need to change something.
Like a life-changing event.
Yeah. Did you always think that you could possibly stay in your vet nursing job?
It was something I always wanted to do because I did so much training. I was head nurse, and I really enjoyed it. And the social side with the other nurses, the teamwork, I really enjoyed that. Until I had children, I obviously thought it was something I could stay in forever, but it's not geared up for family life.
Okay.
So, no, after that, I needed to do something, and Grace was just the inspiration for it. And obviously, Grace and Bloom is named after Grace.
What a story to tell her when she gets older as well. She's the inspiration behind it. Yeah. Why do a subscription box and not sell flowers in a shop? What's the pull towards subscription box for you?
If I had a shop, again, Grace has been in hospital numerous times since February. She was back in this weekend for just the one night. She just needs a bit of help breathing here and there.
Okay.
A subscription box, I can plan the month, once a month, to make sure I've sourced with the supplies, the best blooms, the freshest blooms. Yeah. And it's all planned, ready for that time.
Where are they from?
These are from Wombourne.
Okay, amazing.
So it's only it's not far from us.
Do you store them all at your house?
No,
then?
I get them on the day. I organise with him, so we have them on the day, and they're in the post within hours, so they're the freshest they can be.
Wow.
So
are they always different then?
Every month it's different, depending on what's in season. I want it to be real fresh. Yeah. So a nice surprise each month.
It's a little bit like Abel and Cole, because I caught on to. Have you heard of Abel and Cole?
No. I'll have to have a look.
In London, it's had a bit of a boom in the organic fruit and veg sector, and they are a subscription box. And we're really into healthy eating and organic. Want to sort of support independent farmers. And even though it's fruit and veg, it feels like a gift each week. Yeah. It's like even though we paid for it and we ordered it, it's so beautifully packaged up that when it gets delivered, you're like, oh, thanks guys,
Yeah.
you know. And I know it's the same because I've had a subscription of flowers as well.
Yeah.
That when they get delivered, it's almost like you've gifted yourself.
And often people will order it 2-3 weeks in advance, and if they've got the rolling month, it can be obviously months before.
Yeah.
They'll forget the day that it's coming, they'll have a terrible day at work, they'll come home, and because it's in a letterbox package, it's on the doorstep, and they're just like, oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So
It just lightens
it's nice
the
to
day.
send it to somebody else because it's different, because they arrive in a box and that's not usually how flowers get delivered.
Yeah.
It's a nice experience being able to arrange them yourself.
Yeah.
I've got a secret hobby of arranging flowers.
Oh, have you?
I just discovered it last year and I absolutely love it. So I've got a whole new appreciation for flowers now. So I've been going up and down your Instagram, having a look at them all. So where can people find you online?
We are at www.graceandbloom.co.uk, or we're also on Facebook, Twitter. Obviously, as you said, Instagram. I do like the Instagram, putting some pictures on there.
Yeah.
And we always put our offers and things like that on all of those channels, so you can get us on any of them.
Yeah. And do you have any businesses that you collaborate with, or?
I'm looking into it at the minute. There's a young lad that I met. He's actually close to Wolverhampton based, but he's a chocolatier. He's finished school, done a bit of a dead end job and got made redundant quite soon, so he didn't know what to do, so he's trained in like food, and he's doing chocolates, brownies, and I thought they'd be really nice add-ons to boxes if people want those.
We need to get him in here. We need the chocolates in the studio.
Yeah. Oh, I've tasted some, they're brilliant.
Are they?
So him, and also some like artists that do prints and things like that to add in the boxes. So,
wow.
Yeah, so hopefully.
You're just going to keep building and building the experience. That's incredible.
And also we're going to do boxes that you can send flowers and extra bits, or just things that aren't exactly flowers. If you have someone that maybe has hay fever, there's treats, but also from all local businesses.
Wow.
Mums, mumpreneurs, entrepreneurs, that's what we want to do.
What flowers don't set off hay fever? Do you know?
Everyone is so different, because some people, like my mum has hay fever and she loves lilies, they're her favourite, but then my aunt's got hay fever and she can't have lilies in the house because they set hers off, so everyone is completely different.
Okay.
If you can more like the harder flowers like thistles and things like that, they obviously don't because the pollen's not quite the same on those, but
interesting.
Not everyone wants a bunch of thistles.
So what do you think is the key to being a mumpreneur? Is there any tips you can give anyone watching that thinks, oh, I've got kids, I can't really keep up with my job? What do you think is the key?
Just go for it. I think if you believe in yourself, you believe in what you're going to do, believe in your product, go for it. What's the worst that can happen as well is one of the things. We hit rock bottom really when Grace was really poorly. That was the worst thing that could ever happen to us. So setting up the business, it could only go up. We've got time to put into it. It doesn't take that much effort to be on social media here, like a few minutes a day, every day makes a massive difference to build your followers.
Do you have a point in the day where you wait and you go, okay, today now I'm going to check my social media?
Normally nap time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get 2 hours in the day, I get a lot done.
So you're strategic about it then?
Oh, yes.
So you've got a social media strategy in place?
Yeah, and then bedtime, we have a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Late tea, yeah.
That's what's great about being when you work from home.
Yeah, you do have to plan your time as a mum.
Yeah.
Trying to run a business. You have to think about how it's going to work, when you're going to do it.
Which mumpreneurs out there already have inspired you? You got any idols?
There's quite a few. Jules Oliver with her Mother Care Little Bird range is just beautiful. She does the most lovely clothes for children, and she does so much on social media. And
yeah, her and Jamie are always doing those live streams, aren't they?
Yeah,
as well?
They're brilliant. And Kirsty Allsop, because we love everything crafty, and she does so much to raise awareness of local businesses, local crafters, and I really like that. But she always still does things that you can do with children, because obviously she's got children herself, and that's something we really like.
Isn't it great in this age of the internet that we can be mums, businesswomen, and have a life at the same time?
Everything.
It's just about strategy, isn't it?
Time management, how you're going to do it, and
and loving what you do as well, I think, because you seem to really love it. So
I do. I think, like you say, it's bringing someone a bit of joy.
Yeah.
As well. And because I personally handpick all the flowers, I handpack the boxes, it's that personal touch that I think you want. I sent my nan flowers from a big corporate business, and when I went and saw them, I was like, oh, is that what you had? It didn't have the personal touch, which is what I wanted.
You can definitely tell when there's a story behind the flowers.
Definitely.
Like from the knock on the door when they get delivered, you can see from the box that there's something more behind
there's
it.
love into it,
Absolutely. Well, good luck with the business.
Thank you.
Let's catch up again at some point when it's all, taking off even more, and we'll see how far you'll get in. And
fabulous.
Good luck.
Yeah,
and good luck with Grace.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sending her lots of healing vibes. I hope she's all right.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Thank you very much for joining us in our pop-up studio today. Join us next time for more entrepreneur and creative talk. Bye.